Hello, so this is my project. This is Roomi. Here we have our our login screen. So I'm just going to go ahead and log in, and uses Supabase, which also has authentication, email authentication. And we log in, and here we have our dashboard of just kind of like a rundown of everything that our group, kind of all our information. Then we can go to our groups. Here's my group, and it has a comes with a key, and there's all the group members. Then we can add a task. So I'm going to go ahead and do take out the trash, and then I'll just set it for I think weekly, uh, and then you can a bunch of preferences, start times. So this will make a round robin schedule of everyone in the group, and we'll be able to it'll split up all the chores for everyone. So go down here, we can generate that schedule with all those tasks, and then each group mate will have a specific day where they have to do that chore, and you can customize all the tasks and change it up depending on when you want to do those chores. So, and you can also have the end date, the start date. We can go back to the dashboard, and then you can see that my tasks are there. So my account, all my chores that I have to do, and then you can see this calendar, and then you can also see the group's tasks, so everyone else's tasks, so everyone is kind of held accountable. And then we go down here, you can see your groups, all a bunch of quick actions. Then we can go over to the bills. So here we can add any type of bill, like a grocery bill if you go grocery shopping with your roommates, and someone just pays the whole thing or something like that. Then we can go ahead and put in who paid for it. And then we can do a custom split, so who pays for what, or an equal split, and then we can add that, um, and that will get sent to the database as well. And then we'll see the grocery bill, and it'll split it up for each user. And then if you go back to the dashboard, we can see what you owe. So I owe $50, and then we can go back, and then we can go ahead if we paid for it, if we sent it, we can mark it as paid. And then we can go back to the dashboard, and then it updates. So yeah, there's real-time updating anytime something's done. And then we can go ahead and mark the other ones paid for, and then everything should be all set, all paid for. And then we can go ahead and delete that, which will also take it off the database. And then we can also add like utilities. So this can um, especially if people split utilities. Just an easy way to add all the costs and split it evenly between every group mate, every roommate, and then back at the dashboard we can see your balance, and then it'll always show your balance, just in case you owe anything to any of your roommates, and then you can mark that as paid as well. Just keeping everyone accountable for what they have to pay for, and no one's really getting the short end of the stick. So yeah, and then we can go over to our profile settings, and here we can write like our bio. So love to hack, and then you can go ahead and put your major, your name, um, some preferences, some budget preferences, some interests, and all of this will get fed to Google's Gemini, and they will try to find the best match basically for you, and try to find you a roommate. So yeah, once you save that profile, all that information will get saved in the Supabase database, and then we'll go over here, and then you can find matches. So I'm loading in that profile, and then boom. So of course the other account I made is the best match. So gives us a rundown how we're matching, my preferences, his preferences. It also gives us other, you can also invite them. So I invited him, and once I invited him, he is now in the group, as you can see. So it's pretty cool. You can add people to groups. You can also remove them. Um, here's the conflict mediator. So if there's ever any issues between group mates and they don't really know how to word stuff, you can go here and kind of talk to it. Um, and will Google's Gemini will curate a response depending on how you want to word it and phrase it. So here is noise, medium level, and empathetic. But you can definitely go for other ways. And then here we go. It is there's that message, and then there's some more information on how we can get that issue resolved between the roommates. Um, so yeah, and then yeah, all the information. So you can copy the message, change the message, do different things. But yeah, that is my project, Roomi, and thank you.